I'm David G. Sheshnag Yoga Center. This video is about I was born to do this. Okay, earliest memory of like something to do with spirituality, when my mum used to work and I saw the Hare Krishnas one day and I was fascinated by them. So fascinated that my mum bought a whole shitload of books off them, or donated $1 for the books. You know the books, they're all the same with the Krishna-con movement. Also had this question about my uncle, who was a Christian, singing Christmas carols with a group and going to church regularly, wondering about the concept of God. I had 2 traumas within 1 week on my nose. One was this crack an elbow in this rugby league game, and the other one was when I slipped over and head-butted, or nose-butted, wooden floor at a great pace. Ended up so my nostrils are physiologically providing more function through the right nostril than the left. So I've got a dominant left nostril. And since the hemispheres of the brain change every hour and a half to 2 hours for a minute to 2 minutes, I have more intuitive perception than the average externalized rational male. I've always been intrigued by the body, anatomy. I went through school pretty easily, always in the highest grades, always asked the hardest questions, and I always absorbed anything that I was interested in. Then, following a unconscious deconstruction of my personality and everything that I thought was me, in 1998 I experienced God during a full Kundalini Awakening, where I merged with God and realized my true nature. I wrote a book about that. I've written 4 books about it, titled the What on Earth is Kundalini series. I'm about to write a 5th book called The Goal of Yoga, Enlightenment is Overrated, also a part of the What on Earth is Kundalini series. During my studies I've looked into South American shamanism, Indigenous American shamanism, Buddhism, Tai Chi, Qigong. I did an 18-month course in Christianity, which was supposed to take 6 weeks. And I've done a subjective study on myself, trying to understand how I'm everywhere, all at once. I've also done 3-year diploma of Satyananda yoga teaching. Then I tried yoga classes for a while, teaching yoga classes. Wasn't for me. Then I slipped into a Masters of Sanskrit, which I did 3 years study on Sanskrit to understand it on a energetic and physiological level from a wavelength and frequency perspective. I've been to India 5 times, spent 5 weeks with Satya Sai Baba in his ashram, not with him, but in his ashram. I spent 5 weeks at the school of Satyananda Yoga, or Ganga Darshan, in Bihar. I've travelled up the Ganga to Gangotri and back. Spent heaps of time in Varanasi. Went to the Kumbh Mela in 2013 and filmed the Goal of Yoga documentary and stayed there for 28 days, maybe 25. Published the series of books in 2015 during the month of Shiva in Varanasi. And now my life's dedicated to building Sheshnag, which is a Sanskrit museum and library dedicated to how I understand how I am anatomically connected to all that there is, and how the experience of a Kundalini awakening and God realization happens from a vibrational perspective. I am a pure anatomist. I do not have a belief system in place to research this. I do not follow anyone. I do not endorse any religion over any other religion. I know the belief system within the religion aims for the experience of yoga. The goal of yoga is to merge with the Godhead. I'm a pure human being. I don't want any belief systems. I can experience God without any belief systems because it's my birthright to unify my soul with the great being. And then, I don't know what happens after that, but I've spent 18 years trying to integrate and assimilate what I know. I'm at the point where I'm about to go off and I'm good to go. If anyone has any questions or anyone wants to challenge me, psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, the medical symbol represents the goal of yoga. I'm good to go. I want someone to come and get me and challenge me. Can you get someone? Anyone on the planet will do. I've got a challenge as well. $50,000 to say that the goal of human experience is yoga, to unify your individual soul with the great being. What's that come with? That challenge a bit intense. No one will take it up, but I've got 50 G's to back me. That's what qualifies me for representing the goal of yoga. Also, I stumbled upon sheshnag.com. So my website is a Sanskrit word for God. Hopefully I can do justice with the knowledge that I've been able to embody. Sheshnag.com, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Ji, I'm good to go. Hopefully you come and see me. Also Sheshnag Yoga Centre. There's about 80 videos there talking about stuff like this. So if you like, you can look into that. One word, Sheshnag Yoga Centre, British way, RE at the end, in YouTube. That's your best source of trying to get access to the information apart from calling me or emailing me. Please do. I look forward to it. And to bring out this challenge on the day of yoga, 21st of July, would be awesome. The goal of yoga is to meet God. Let's go. Yeah! Come on! Get it out there! Om Namah Shivaya.